The unstoppable force meets the immovable object. We are here at the campus of James Madison University at Eagle Field at Veterans Memorial Park for tonight's matchup between the Harrisonburg Turks and your Charlottesville Tom Sox, who hop on the road here today looking to add a final and 10th win, or excuse me, a 10th loss for the Harrisonburg Turks. I'm Jeremy Rose, joined alongside Landon Weaver. And Landon, we've got a good day, a good game on our hands, some weather potentially in the area, a beautiful day for baseball, and a good day for the Sox to finally add that 10th and final tally to the Turks' loss column.
Yeah, these are two of the hottest teams in the Valley League so far this season, or more so as of late. The Sox obviously got out to a 3-9 start, and now they find themselves on a 3-game win streak and 2 games over 500, really searching for that coveted 2 spot in the South Division to get themselves a bye in the playoffs.
And the Sox, as of right now, sit in 3rd place in the South Division, just a half game back of the Stanton Braves, who are 16-13, the 16-14 Sox, and then in 1st place in the South Division, Harrisonburg at 22-9, the only team in the Valley Baseball League without double-digit losses, and they're on a 5-game winning streak right now, 9-1 in their last 10. The Sox on a 3-game winning streak, 7-3 in their last 10. Obviously, last night had the opportunity to go play 2 against Covington. Those 2 games both got rained out. The field at Cho Airport was Field was not doing too hot after a splash of rain, so we have redirected. The game times for those are still to be determined, but we do have some baseball on store for you guys tonight, and we will get into the starting lineups first for the visiting Tom Sox. In the leadoff spot, it will be center fielder from the University of North Carolina, Perry Hargett. Batting second from TCU, the shortstop Preston Gamster. In the 3-hole, it's Elijah Williams out of Flagler College. He'll play first base. In the cleanup spot, Patrick Neas from Gardner-Webb. He'll DH today. At third base is Hudson Luderman from Virginia Tech. He'll take up that third base spot. Anderson French making his Tom Sox debut. Another Hokie behind the plate. I know that's somebody you're super excited about, Landon. In left field, Walker Buchanan in the 7th spot. Will Genowine, another guy making his Tom Sox debut. He'll be out in right field in the 8th spot. And coming up 9th in the order will be Lee Sowers. And these guys will go up to face Chase Davis, the left-hander who just committed to Georgia Southern.
Yeah, this lineup for the Sox, and as the season has gone on, it seems like it's increasingly become more of a very consistent hitting lineup. You look down the line, you got guys like Gamster, Williams, Neas, Luderman, honestly, and then Lee Sowers in the 9-hole, guys that can get a single or a double at just about any time. And then, as you said, Anderson French coming in from Virginia Tech, a 6'5", 210-pound man behind the plate. He's going to come in and try and drive some balls deep in the right field, as he is a left-handed hitter.
And out in the park today, 400 to dead center. We've got 330 down the left field line, down the right field line. Can't see the exact distance, but presumably something around there.
320 down there.
320 down the right field line. Thank you very much, Perry Hargett up to the plate to lead off this game. The Sox wearing their road green uniforms. The Turks will be in their red home uniforms. Chase Davis on the bump today. 2 games so far within Harrisonburg. 1 start, 4.1, 4 1/3 innings pitched, a 2.07 ERA, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 earned run. So hasn't done a whole lot yet, but he's out for a fresh start. The first pitch to Hargett flied in the air towards right field, going towards the line, and ranging over to make the play is Philip Garcia. And now we will set the defense for the Turks on the mound. It is Chase Davis. Ryder will be behind the plate. Gavin Grapuso will play third base. Josiah Seguin over at short. At second base, it'll be Jose Perez, who a guy with the Tom Sox haven't seen much this season. He recently made it onto their roster. Jordan Jaffe at first. Roman Trinidad in left. Jalen Evans out in center field, the usual second baseman, but with the addition of Perez, he slid out towards center field. The first pitch into Preston Gamster on the outer half for a called strike. And, of course, the aforementioned Philip Garcia out in right field. So a good game on our hands. Some fresh faces on both sides to hopefully mix up this rivalry. The Sox, I believe, are 1-3 this season against the Turks, trying to add to it. Into right field with another one. Garcia is going to settle under this one a little bit further away from the right field line. He'll make the play, and that's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first for Chase Davis.
Yeah, most of the games, I believe the Sox have played 4 games against Harrisonburg, and I believe they've won 2 of them and lost 2 of them, splitting each of the home games. So apart from the first game, which was a 9-1 loss at Cho Airport Field against the Turks, the Sox have really played them well. I believe it's only been about a 2-run game or a 1-run game when they've played each other the remaining times.
Now up to the plate, it's Elijah Williams from the left side. The first pitch into him, off speed, misses upstairs. Williams has been a very lively addition to the Sox roster so far this season. He just recently got here to start kind of July, and already in 6 games, Second pitch, 2-1 will miss downstairs, a 2-0 count. He's hitting .417, 11 RBIs, a home run, 3 runs scored, 10 hits, and just a kind of swagger about him that you don't usually, get from some of these guys on the roster. I feel like it's a pretty tame roster with the exception of Williams. He's got a very pumped-up attitude, a guy who adds a lot of energy. That pitch is fouled straight back. Now a 2-1 count on him.
Yeah, and of his 10 hits, 5 of them have been for extra bases, which is something that the Tom Sox really didn't have early in the first half of the season, and now you have Elijah Williams, a guy that 50% of the time he gets a hit, he's going around at least half of the bases.
So a 2-1 pitch now into him. Chase Davis on the bump. As we already mentioned, the 2-1 is a called strike on the outer half, and now we're even at 2-2. Davis just recently announced his commitment to go play at Georgia Southern, played at the University of Southern Alabama during his freshman season, so he'll play his sophomore season out in Statesboro, Georgia. The 2-2 delivery, lefty on lefty. Pitch on the inner half, out towards right field with a lot of pop underneath it. Back towards the warning track is Garcia, and he will make the play, all 3 outs by way of Philip Garcia. And we will head to the bottom of the first inning right here.
Tom Sox, Harrisonburg coming to bat.
Back for the bottom of the first inning right here in Harrisonburg. A scoreless top of the first. For the Sox, they'll face Jalen Evans, Jose Perez, and Josiah Seguin to kick things off. On the mound for the Sox today, Hunter Hyatt, what we got on him?
Yeah, Hunter Hyatt, his last appearance for the Sox went really, really well, pitching 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, a hit, no earned runs in 3 2/3 innings. So, that's the second most strikeouts for a Tom Sox pitcher this season, as Evan Allwine and Tim Lawson both have 9. He really came into his own in that game. He'll be looking to continue his hot pitching now as he steps up against Jalen Evans, a big bat for the Turks.
Yeah, and for Hunter Hyatt, he only went 4 innings in that start, so 3 2/3 innings in that start. How do you extend it a little bit further? You could have potentially seen a 10 or 11 strikeout game from him if given the opportunity, definitely on a pitch count, and he'll face now the right-hander Jalen Evans. First pitch downstairs for a ball.
Yeah.
Jalen, sorry.
And Evans so far this season, he's hit pretty well against the Sox, except for last game had a 1-5 with 2 strikeouts, but in every other game he's had a hit or a run batted in, so he'll be looking to continue that today.
1-0 misses upstairs. Evans in the leadoff spot playing center field. Jose Perez, the second baseman, will bat second. Josiah Seguin in the 3-hole playing shortstop. Jordan Jaffe, the first baseman, batting fourth. Philip Garcia in right field batting fifth. In the 6th spot, Gavin Grapuso, the third baseman. The 2-0 pitch is fouled towards the right side and out of play. Gavin Grapuso in the 6th spot. Josh Ryder behind the plate batting 7th. Steel Bird in the 8th spot. He'll DH today, and Roman Trinidad will finish and round off the order playing left field today for the Turks.
And Evans leads the Valley League in a lot of categories, runs, stolen bases, and triples with 3 of those.
Dangerous bat at the plate. He'll take that one into right field. and letting it bounce right in front of him and dropping down for a base hit is Genuine. So a leadoff single from Jalen Evans, and this is a guy who can absolutely fly.
Yeah, 28 stolen bases out of 28 attempts. He has not been caught all season. Maybe tonight will be the night he's been caught. I can't see that happening if he's got a 100% steal rate over almost 30 tries, but yeah, he's a problem on the bases.
A dangerous guy at the plate, not the guy who you want to see in any sort of scenario or situation. We'll see how the Sox handle him today. The first pitch to the fresh face, and Jose Perez is a called strike. Perez only played 2 games here in the Valley Baseball League, and in those 2 games, he's collected 2 doubles and a home run as well, and those 3 hits that he's had have been all by way of the extra base, so we'll see what he can provide today. He'll swing through that one on the outer half for a strike 2. Evans still off of first base. We haven't seen the arm of French from behind the plate. I know you've seen it obviously over at Virginia Tech. We'll see if he has the opportunity to hose out Evans going to second. Hyatt will come set. Evans off of first base. The 0-2 count on Perez. He won't go, but that one is going to hit off of the foot of Perez, and in the 0-2 count, Hunter Hyatt plunks him in the foot. Now runners on first and second with nobody out here in the bottom of the first inning.
Yeah, Hyatt's just got to relax a little bit. I think giving that leadoff hit to Evans probably shot his confidence a little bit coming off of that 8 strikeout game, even though that was about 9 days ago. He'll get into his zone, and he just needs to be careful and just find his spot in the zone.
And that last time he did pitch on July 5th was against his Harrisonburg team in a 5-4 win for the Sox. That game was at home, and we'll see what they can do on the road here today. First pitch to Josiah Seguin on the upper half, who checks his swing. He will hold back ball 1. Hyatt got himself into some early trouble, and this is not the bat you want to see at the plate in any scenario. Leads the Valley Baseball League in at-bats with 123, second in doubles, up there in a couple of other accolades. Pitches skied back behind the plate and out of play, but leads the Valley Baseball League with those 123 at-bats. He's second in doubles with 8, second in RBIs. The only caveat to his numbers, he is third in strikeouts, actually tied with Patrick Neas with 33 strikeouts so far in the season. But of course, he's seen more at-bats than anybody else. It's kind of okay that he struck out a couple more times.
They'll be having their little inner battle tonight to not strike out so that one of them can take the other spot.
Been solid so far against the Sox. Batting average just finally up over 300, hitting .301 on the year. 2-1 pitch into left field. Coming to settle underneath it is Walker Buchanan, and he will, with ease, Jalen Evans will walk back towards second base. Hunter Hyatt gets the first out of the inning on a fly ball out towards left field.
Nice and easy there from Walker Buchanan. This field, to the eyes, looks huge compared to the normal confines of Cho Airport Field, but didn't phase Buchanan. He was able to settle under that one easily.
Usual mix of high school and middle school fields, and you show up here to a true Division I collegiate level Sun Belt Conference field here at James Madison University, and it's beautiful to look at, but definitely a bit bigger of an environment, so anything over your head in the outfield is gonna run for days, especially here on the turf. Evans takes off on the double steal. The throw goes down to second base behind the runner. The tag is there. Is it in time? Yes, it is in time towards second base. Jose Perez caught stealing. Evans goes over to third base. He's got 29 stolen bases on the year, but we now have 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. A welcome debut from Anderson French.
Yeah, there you go. Your first throw over from French behind the plate, and he, no hesitation, even though he saw Evans going to third, he made the quick read to throw to second, and that was there well in time. I think the umpire was just making sure that second baseman Sowers had control of the ball.
Ground ball towards Sowers at second base. He collects, throws on to first. Williams makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So after a leadoff single and a hit by pitch to follow, the Sox get 3 outs and 2 batters. We'll head to the top of the second, still scoreless from Harrisonburg. back for the top of the second inning right here in Harrisonburg after a scoreless first inning from both sides. The Sox will look to add one onto the scoreboard and strike first here on the road. Patrick Nias, the designated hitter, will lead off this inning. Hudson Luderman to follow. And Anderson French will make his debut in the 3 spot this inning. And a pretty welcome debut that we saw from him already this season. Making a nice throw down to second base to Nab Perez, running behind on that double steal. The first pitch into Nias, swung on and missed, strike one. Nias on the year, not exactly perfect, a 206 batting average that was started off a little bit higher and has slowly crept its way down. We already mentioned he's tied for third in the Valley Baseball League with Josiah Seguin for strikeouts with 33. He does lead the Sox in doubles with 8, but has been not too hot as of late. We'll see if he can turn things around towards the back end of this season. Still a lot of baseball left to be played in the playoffs to follow soon enough. Into right field with some pop underneath it. Garcia ranging back right in front of the warning track. Will settle underneath it once more, and the first 4 outs have gone to Philip Garcia in right field.
Now, one thing I want to know, Jeremy, is the most consecutive flyouts caught by the same player.
We might be approaching that number.
We're already at 4 for 4 to start out. And we have another righty up now in Hudson Luderman. So,
well, if there's any guy to break the streak of those balls flown out towards right field, it is Hudson Luderman, the definition of a pull side hitter. I've named Charlottesville High School to the left of Cho Airport Field to be the Hudson Luderman grandstands, because he hits a ball basically off of the building at least once a game. I'll take that pitch downstairs, ball 1.
I liken it sort of to a tennis player. When they're trying to paint the line. That's how Luderman is as that one sails into the glove for another ball.
2-0 curveball missed upstairs. So Luderman from the right side. Once again, Chase Davis is a left-handed pitcher. No shift on defensively. See what they do. 2-0 pitch misses low and in. Luderman in a big hitter's count here, 3-0. Unsure if we'll get the green light. Left-handed bat waiting on deck, and Anderson French ready to make his debut for the Sox. The 3-0 from Davis spiked about 50 feet, but blocked up well behind the plate from Ryder. It's a leadoff a 1-out 4-pitch walk for Hudson Luderman and the first base runner of the game for the Tom Sox.
Also breaking the streak of flyouts to Philip Garcia, so probably won't have to worry about any sort of record now. But yeah, now brings up Anderson French, who is teammates with Hudson Luderman. Both had pretty good freshman seasons at Virginia Tech. French, not entirely sure what he bat. Believe it was above 200.
And 227 average for him. That one into center field. It's going to settle down in front of Evans. Luderman will stop at second base. And Anderson French comes through in his first at bat as a Charlottesville Tom Sox with a single into center field. Welcome to the VBL.
Yeah, that one just a little blooper into the no man's land between Perez and Evans. And Evans is a fast guy, but even he couldn't catch up to that one and able to drop easily for a base hit.
So the stack of teammates that we see, it'll be French and Luderman in the middle of the order. And once Lee Sowers comes up to the plate, we'll get the UNC stack from 9-1. So Sox head coach Randy Tomlin stacking up his teammates. Something that's happened a couple times so far this year. Happens a lot with the 9-1 between Hargett and Sowers. The first pitch into Walker Buchanan misses downstairs, ball 1. Buchanan, another right-handed hitter, 179 so far this year as a Tom Sox. So not a great start for him as well. 17 strikeouts. Finally got his first multi-hit game just this week. We'll see if that gives him some momentum. The 1-0 pitch called, strike on the bottom half.
Yeah, Buchanan used to be a part of one of those stacks early on in the season before a couple commitments were made with him, Soroy, and Nunnally. But now Soroy not playing today, Nunnally having since departed for Starkville.
Car siren going off. The 1-1 pitch fouled away towards the right side out of play. Now a 1-2 count on Walker Buchanan with one down here in the top of the second inning. Oh, those were the sirens of a lightning delay. So we're going to get a 30-minute lightning delay right here from JMU. We are going to have to
Notice that there is lighting in the area.
pause the broadcast momentarily, and we will keep you guys updated. Follow along on all of our social medias, and we will keep you guys updated on everything. Stay tuned on those social medias, and we'll be back hopefully with some more action. 0-0 top of the second inning. Sox runners on first and second, and a 1-2 count on Walker Buchanan, hopefully when we return. Alrighty, attention, anybody still watching the stream, or I guess not really watching, but listening to our stream. The game has been canceled. We apologize. The Sox are back in action again after the are we in action? Hey, Wednesday after the break. So enjoy your All-Star break. Keep up with us during the All-Star game. We got, I believe, 9 All-Stars. Only 3 or 4 in the game, but we will see you guys next week. Have a good rest of your night.